So satire accounts are becoming a huge thing now.
Last year I kicked my 16-year-old son out of the house because he told me he was straight.
But at what point does it just become who you are?
If your sibling fed your child cinnamon rolls made out of their yeast infection and breast milk, would you be upset?
When that's all you seem to be posting, that's all she does, talk about shit. No, she's got 436,000 followers for quite literally talking shit. Like, I don't know what we are anymore.
I hate to break it to all the men out there, but real women have skid marks.
Well, if anything's gonna turn your gates, the thought of this woman's skid marks. Oh, man. The tone she's going for in this video doesn't suit the bullshit coming out of her mouth. She's saying it like she's taking a stance for all women. Real women do have skid marks. Come on, stand with me, ladies. She's like the white female version of Martin Luther King, but instead of fighting for race, she's fighting for the skids. Yeah, I'm gonna move on because I will just get carried away like I always do, and then I'll just end up saying some shit that I never thought I'd say in my life, and I'll probably regret it in the future. But that's how my brain works, you know? I think of a thought and it's hard for me not to say it. I think I've got ADHD. I've not been tested, ironically, because I just don't think I have the patience to sit down and listen to a doctor ask me questions. I mean, surely that's enough in itself, right?
Time or energy to wipe our ass.
Right, okay, so this is where she starts to separate herself from the rest of the planet. I like how she's speaking for all women.
We just don't have the time to wipe our ass.
It doesn't even make sense what she's saying, because if you're wiping your ass, it's because you've had a shit. I can't even believe I'm fucking even talking about this. So what she's saying is she's took a shit, but the wiping part now too time consuming. She's just gonna let it bake down there. Oh god, I don't give a fuck if it's satire or not. The fact that she's even posting this stuff doesn't justify that it's not weird. We can't just keep using that as an escape card. That's like someone starting an account and every single video just being extremely racist, but it's fine because they're putting the bio satire. I'm not having it. This is who you are, love, so deal with it.
If a woman doesn't have skid marks in her underwear, it's because she doesn't know how to cook.
No, it's because the underwear women wear, it goes right up the ass, doesn't it? Have you not seen women's underwear? It's like a little bit of cloth on the front and then like a bit of string that just shoots up their ass. If men wore the same underwear as women, we'd have to change it every hour. Like, there's a reason why we don't buy white boxers, and if you do, that's a rookie mistake, my friend. Like, you don't want people to see your skids, but everyone's had skids, haven't we? Come on, don't lie, you're not special. And then if you're experienced with the skids, you then develop to splash farts, but we're not going to get to that. I'm sure she'll do it for us anyway.
The reason we have blood stains is because we think our period's over, right? Like, we won't be bleeding for a day.
This is a lot. I don't really want to know, to be honest. Like, I don't like to think about that part of women because it puts me off women. There's a reason they're called ladies' problems, you know? Keep it to yourself.
And then, who has the time and energy to go through the process of trying to get that blood stain out? So, if a woman does not have skid marks and blood stains in her underwear, she doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't know how to clean the house. She's not wifey material. Right,
okay. I'll make sure to look out for that when I'm looking for my future wife. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Can you imagine someone actually being decisive about being with a woman because she didn't have skids? How would you know? Like, how would you find out? Would you just ask? Right, so yeah, if we're going to take our relationship to the next stage, I'm going to have to check for skids. Come on, take them off.
As a lesbian, that's one of the first things I look for in a woman that I'm considering marrying is I need her to have stains in her underwear because I am not a girly that does labor.
Wow, I really started this video off with possibly one of the most disgusting things to talk about, and I wasn't intentional, and I can't even promise it's going to get any better because this woman will literally talk about anything.
If your sibling fed your child cinnamon rolls made out of their yeast infection and breast milk, would you be upset?
Hang on. That was way too much, way too quickly. You gotta give me some fucking breathing room before you hit me with that shit. What a question. I can't say I've ever been asked that before.
Would you be upset?
Would I be upset? Oh, that's a tricky one, isn't it?
My sister's mad at me because I did that. I gave my niece cinnamon rolls made out of my yeast infection.
Oh, well, you didn't though, did you? So why are you saying it? Please, I'm interested. Why are you telling the world that you gave your niece cinnamon rolls filled with your titty milk and yeast infection when you obviously didn't do that? Oh shit, yeah, it's satire, innit? No, love, come on, come back down to planet Earth. It's weird. Just look at what the you're doing and seriously contemplate changing careers. Because doing shit like this will only get you so far. People will get bored. To be honest, I'm surprised it's this big anyways. But you know, there must be a huge audience out there for women talking about shit and yeast infections. There's a bigger audience for that than me. You can see how it becomes quite discouraging, right?
And now she has oral thrush. But I said she wasn't eating anything else.
Which is exactly the problem in this made-up story of yours.
She just wouldn't take anything else. She just loved my yeast infection.
Right, yeah.
She wouldn't eat anything else I offered her. I offered her mac and cheese. I offered her grilled cheese. She wasn't having any of it.
Maybe try offering her something other than fucking cheese, you know? I offered her mac and cheese, grilled cheese, cheese on toast, cheesy Doritos. She just wouldn't take any of it.
She wanted my yeast infection cinnamon rolls. My sister is convinced that the cinnamon rolls gave my niece oral thrush, but I'm not 100% sure that that's what caused it.
I just don't understand how she says this with such like a serious, deathly stare. This is what I'm saying. It's too believable for it to be made up. Like, is she hearing the words that's coming out of her fucking mouth? She's talking about feeding her sister's child a yeast infection. What even is a yeast infection? I'm gonna Google it. Oh God, fuck me. Oh no. Can't look at that shit. How the fuck do I close this shit without looking at it? Like, I think I can smell it when I look at it. Ugh.
And there's no way for her to prove that. But she's wanting me to pay the doctor bill.
I wonder if she has a sister or a family, to be honest. If my sister made shit like this, I'd be like, okay, so you're acknowledging that we're never going to see each other again, right? You don't want to be associated with shit like that.
For my niece. And I told her, I'm not doing that. I watched your kids for free.
Well, at the cost of a child.
And also, you could have found somebody else to babysit them, but they probably would have charged you. I did it for free. So basically, the doctor bill is you paying for me to babysit her. And it's not a big deal. It's like when you bake it, it kills any of the bacteria and all that. So it's not like it's anything disgusting. You just have to work with what I have. Times are tough.
She did just say if you bake it, right? I'm not airing shit, am I?
When you bake it?
Yeah, I thought she did. Fucking hell. That's a bit rough, innit? Even for satire, that's heavy. And I've said this multiple times before, I'm going to continue to say it because it pissed me off. How the fuck did she not get banned and I did? She didn't get banned for talking about shit like this, but I'm getting videos removed for talking about fucking gender reveals. Here's a question, what's worse? Just be honest with me, you don't have to lie. Me making a little joke about a gender reveal video? Or there's someone talking about feeding a niece a yeast infection. This is why this shit pisses me off even more, the fact that it's still up. Would you believe me if I told you she has merch? She has merch, people. She's selling fucking merch. Proud Castle mug, $20. Just a shitty white mug with Castle written on it multiple times. Why would anyone buy that? If anyone bought that, I fucking hope you get fucking a yeast infection. I mean, if you really want to treat yourself, you can splash $40 on what looks like a second-hand hoodie with a shitty little monkey in the middle. And to make it even worse, you've got a fucking name on the front so everyone will see whose merch you are wearing. They'll be like, that's a nice hoodie, cast these, let me have a look at who that is. You'll be like, no, please don't look. Fuck that, I'd rather walk around with a case cooking apron on, and that's it.
Who the fuck shit in the urinal at my job this morning?
Someone shot in the urinal. Oh God, that's something I never want to see. That will be both physically and mentally unbearable. I don't even like looking at someone else's shit on the back of the toilet when I go for a piss. It's even worse when you piss the shit off. Oh God, I need to stop talking about it. I'm gonna be sick.
The toilet's not even 2 feet away. So I personally think that this was an attack on me. I think that somebody came in, they recognized me from TikTok, they don't like me, whatever.
Oh yeah, so they thought they're gonna get you back by shitting in the urinal. That'll show her. I don't think the person that shot in the urinal would have been better off though. He'd have had piss all over his ass and probably some fucking splashback all the way down the back of his leg. So he must have asked himself when he got home, looked in the mirror, was it worth it? And then she posts this and it's like, yes, it fucking was worth it. She's gone from cleaning shit to talking about shit, so technically she's actually being promoted in the shit industry.
And they decided they're gonna shit in the urinal. And they're gonna make me clean it up. But guess the fuck what? I didn't clean it up. I simply quit my job. And now, I'll be living off your tax dollars again.
Oh, that'll do it, won't it? So she's on the American benefits then, is she? If Americans get pissed off as much as we do about this type of shit, fucking lowlights that can work but choose not to and just live off our money, this will 100% get a fucking bite. It's one of my pet peeves that people that choose not to work and just live off benefits and take drugs all day. Oh, it's just a waste of oxygen.
I said in 2025, I'm gonna get a job. And I'm going to stop bumming off the government. And my first week at the job, somebody shits in the fucking urinal.
To be honest, I'd leave. If I walked in and saw shit in the urinal, I'd walk straight back out to the manager's office, give him my badge and go, I'm leaving. By the way, someone shat in the urinal.
Quite literally was better off living off of government benefits than I was at a minimum wage job anyway. Stop shitting in urinals. You act like an animal in public, and then you wonder why people like me don't want to work.
Why are you telling us to stop shitting in urinals like we do it regularly?
That's exactly why. We don't want to deal with your shit. We don't want to deal with your shit.
Right, I'm gonna have to say something because it's too prominent in this video, but a nose. Let's talk about that. Do you know them fake noses that you can get with the glasses that are attached to the nose? That's what it kind of looks like, innit? It's like when God was creating air, he forgot to give her a nose, so he was like, ah, fuck. So then he was looking about to see if he had any spare noses, but the only one he had left was from a 6'8" male, so he's just gone, there you go, have that. It does look like it's just been added on, doesn't it? It's not the ideal nose for a janitor, though. You'd have to peg it, you'd smell everything.
Last year, I kicked my 16-year-old son out of the house because he told me he was straight.
She's really testing the waters with this one, isn't she?
So my son came out as straight.
Her saying that makes you think, what if the world was actually like that? Coming out to your friends and family that you like eating pussy? That's just funny, innit? Yeah, Steve and I, mate, I need a place to stay. Wait, what? I thought you were staying with your mum. Yeah, she fucking kicked me out, didn't she? She kicked you out? Why? Because I don't want dick up my ass. I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yesterday, he came to me for the first time since I kicked him out. This is the first time we've spoken. He came to me and he asked me for money. And I asked him, I said, are you still straight? And he said, yes, I'm still attracted to women. And I said, I cannot help you.
I'm not quite sure that's how it works. I'm kicking you out over the weekend. By Monday, you better start liking cock again, alright? All this tits and ass stuff is unacceptable. And then imagine your dad just being like, she's right, son, if you want to start living under my roof, you better start sleeping with men.
I did not raise him to be straight. I raised him to be gay.
Right, yeah, because sexuality is like religion now. I'm not sure you can raise your kid to be gay or straight. I don't think that's up to you. How do you raise someone to be gay? Just fucking playing Brent Rivera on repeat?
Then he had the audacity to say, well, you're still getting child support from my dad for me, so you should be giving me that money since I'm supporting myself. I said, first of all, the entitlement. I did not raise you to be this entitled. I had him in my uterus.
There she fucking goes.
For 9 months. I pushed him out of my vagina.
We know fucking birth works. We've all been through the process, love.
I raised him for 16 years. Fed him.
Yeah, yeast infection. You fed him fucking yeast infection.
Clothed him. Put a roof over his head. And then he has the audacity to say I don't deserve the child support money because I'm not supporting him anymore.
So, I look further down this woman's account. I know, dangerous, right? I seem to be virus-free now, but we'll fucking see, won't we? But I wanted to see if she actually has a kid, and it turns out she actually does. But it's a toy monkey.
Are any other mom vloggers out there having a hard time getting your babies to cooperate when you're making content? Like, I'm always trying to get Plushy to cry for me so I can film myself comforting them and show you guys how great of a mom I am.
That's what the fucking hoodies are earlier, innit? Right, yeah. On that note, I've had enough for this woman. I also want to do a little quick appreciation to the members of the channel. Thank you. Fucking legends. If you want to join, it's free quid. You get to watch my private videos and you get custom badges next to your name. It's worth it. Do it. Come on. And yeah, I never want to see this woman again because she made me look at yeast infection and now every time I blink, that's all I can see.